Okay guys, so let's say you've been eating a lot of cupcakes and your clothes are getting a little tight and they're not fitting you as good as they should, and you just feel like you're putting on weight. Here's what you could do. You can check out my sponsor, Barbell Apparel. They've got great fitting shirts. They're tight in the arms, but fit nice around the waist. They're slender around the waist. We've also got the Phantom shorts. They're really loose, good mobility, but not too tight. No chafing, good for running. Check those out. They have a 365-day guarantee. You can get anything replaced. Check them out, guys. All right, guys. I'm making this video. I'm driving home to take a shower after a 5-mile run. 5-mile easy run today. We did it 147 average heart rate, 825 pace. I was just vibing. It felt effortless. It felt like a torrent of water rushing over rocks in a river. That's how that just was flowing. It felt so freaking good. Best run of the entire year. These are the kind of days where I'm like, yes, this is why I do this. That felt amazing. This is why I pushed for 23 weeks for this goal. You know, the goal, November 11th, Veterans Day, my dad's birthday, 9 a.m. I train on part of the course every single day. Sub 1 hour, 40-minute half marathon. That's a 7:37 pace. And I'm starting to believe it. I'm starting to feel it. It's going to happen. I set these goals. We all should set these goals that are ambitious, because it's what's going to, keep us feeling alive. It's going to help us get up in the morning, because we're like, yeah, I'm going after something rewarding. I'm pushing my body. There's nothing, guys, there's no better feeling than pushing hard, working your butt off towards a goal day in and day out. And then when you get home at night and you finally get to relax a little bit, you finally get to eat some good food, you get to take that hot shower, you get to, lay down in bed at night after pushing your body like that. There's no better feeling. It feels so much more rewarding. You feel like you earned it. It's the best feeling, as opposed to, I remember before I was, pushing for something hard, when I didn't have a goal in mind, I was just kind of wandering through life, and it just wasn't the same. I didn't feel the same. I wasn't, you don't feel the rewarded, you don't feel the passion, you don't feel satisfied. So like I had that period, coming off PEDs 2.5 years ago, for almost 2 years, where I just was like in this no man's land of, I'm not pursuing anything. I'm not chasing after any sort of goal. And I just felt lost, and I felt kind of empty. I felt emotionless. There was no passion. There was no zeal for life like there was before. When I was chasing these goals in powerlifting, the 2,100 pound total, the 900 pound deadlifts, all that sort of stuff, when I was chasing those goals for years, it was the passion. It kept me energized. It kept me feeling alive, feeling good. And then to not have something like that, I just felt lost. So the point is, find something, anything, any kind of pursuit, and chase after with everything you got. Stack the wins day in and day out. 23 weeks. I didn't even think I'd make it this far, because truthfully, last year I started running a little bit in June, and I quit in July. I went out in the heat, got absolutely tore up. The heat just destroyed me. And I said, this isn't for me. I don't have this. And I went right back full on into strength training, into powerlifting. Got up to 240. Did 705 deadlift at that meet in December. Hitched it, so it didn't count, but did 705. And I just was like, I need something more, man. I need to do something else. And now I'm chasing all these goals. And I said this in the last video, you don't have to be the stereotypical scrawny runner guy. You don't have to do that. There's a whole new wave of people coming in showing that it's possible to do more. You can have some muscle. I'm not saying you're going to be 230 pounds and be blazing fast, because that's unlikely. But you can get to where you're single digit body fat, you're retaining a lot of muscle, you're benching a high number, 300 plus, you're squatting 500 pounds. Like, this stuff can be done. There's been guys that show it can be done. And that's kind of what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get that, 350 bench, and I'm close. Probably 25 pounds off right now. I could do 325. So we're chipping away at, 700 pound deadlift. I think it's totally possible, even when putting in the mileage. And even if, let's say, even if you're not going to go full into running, you can run, or you can do cardio 3 days a week to stay healthier. And you can do 20 to 30 minutes of steady state cardio and lower your blood lower your blood pressure, lower your resting heart rate, lower your apolipoprotein B, your lipids, lower your insulin. You can be more insulin sensitive, have better cholesterol, be healthier, all that sort of stuff, just by doing, 2 to 3 days a week of steady state cardio. And you won't affect your lifting. So a lot of guys ask me now, like, I don't want to affect my strength because that's still my main pursuit. And I respect that because I did it for 15 years plus. That was my pursuit exclusively. Now it's with this other stuff. But I would say 3 days a week on your non-lifting days or right after you're lifting, do 20, 30 minutes of steady state cardio. Whether it's on the treadmill, whether you go outside, whether it's on the Stairmaster, get after it, be healthier, because that's what it should be all about. And if you guys like this content, please subscribe. If you're getting value out of this, please subscribe. I'm going to keep this going. And even somebody commented on the last video, they were like, I'm still a little skeptical about what you're doing because you've said things before and then, I haven't followed through all the way. And I get that. And I think, and they were very supportive. Like, it was a really nice message, but they were just all like, I'm going to have a wait and see approach as far as if you're really serious about this. That's what they want to kind of see. They're like, I'm not sure if you're really serious yet. I'm going to take a wait and see approach. And I totally get that. But things are different, guys. Almost half a year doing this, grinding away, starting in February. Here I am now. It's August, 23 weeks down, and we're just getting started. And I've said yesterday, guys, this is the warm-up. This is the foundation for what's coming next year. Next year, the goals are simply massive. I can't get into them right yet. Like, you got to be patient. It's coming. It's going to happen. I have bigger goals. I'm not going to bench 350 and just say, oh, that's good. I'm good here. I'm good at 350 bench. I'm good at 700 deadlift. We're not going to push higher. That's not how it's going to work. Once I get to those numbers, I'll try for even heavier. And in terms of the endurance goals, same thing. There's big things coming. I've planned this out meticulously. There's been a whole plan put in place beyond just this year. And this is what's getting me excited. This is what's getting me fired up and passionate. And I just think everybody needs something like that. You need to be like, what are we doing? What are we going after? What are we striving for? What are we chasing? You could live in mediocrity. Most of society does. Most of society does not have a direction as far as a goal and purpose. So, like, I respect the heck out of anyone who works a 9 to 5, anybody who works hard to provide for their family, anybody who's a good father, anybody who's a good husband, anybody who's a good son, any of those. I respect all y'all, all of you. I'm the working man just like you guys. That's the thing I want you to realize. I'm not sleeping in all day. I'm not rich. I'm not living it up. I'm driving a Chevy Cruze. I'm not killing it like that. I'm the everyday common man just like everybody else. But I have these goals and this purpose to help you guys, to help people get stronger, to help people get healthier, to help people chase their dreams. That's what I want this to be about. Because a lot of people could have closed the book on me when my competitive powerlifting days were over. A lot of people could have said, that's it, he's done, he's washed up, we're never going to hear from him again, Pete's done. That could have been it. That could have been the close. The book could have been closed. That could have been it. Done. Okay, you hit 2,100 pound total, you're done. That's it. A lot of people, that's how it goes. But I kept thinking, I'm like, what's next? This can't be the end of the book. This can be the end of the chapter. And you can say that to yourself. You can say, okay, where I'm at in life right now, whether I'm 20 years old, whether I'm 25 years old, whether I'm 30 years old, 40 years old, 50 years old, you could say, this is the end of the chapter. This is not the end of the book, okay? Do not give up just because it's like you're at a point in life where you're at this crossroads, stuff's getting hard. I've been there. We've all been there. Quite frankly, stuff goes wrong in everybody's life. Everybody has some stuff that gets thrown at them that goes wrong. But you got to keep pushing. You got to find something new. You got to find a sense of purpose and direction, okay? Find something that makes you feel alive, that makes you feel like when you lay your head down on that pillow at the end of the night, you earn that. You earn that sleep. You earn that rest. Find something that does that for you. And that's what I want the purpose of this that's what I want this video to be about. Just strive for something, stack the wins one day at a time, guys. You're not going to climb Mount Everest in one day. You got to chip away at it. You got to walk a little ways each day. You got to push that. I published on Instagram, I published some stats from the year as far as the running. In February, I'd run 17 miles all on the treadmill. Okay, that's it. I went from 0 to 17 miles, 0 miles before that, in the months before that. I was 240 pounds. You can see the transformation on Instagram of what I looked like at 240 compared to now at 200 pounds. I was doing 17 miles on the treadmill. March, I went up to like 70 or 90 miles. I think it was 90 miles on the, no, it's 70 miles on the treadmill. And then I finally said, let's go outside. Let's do something. I went to 93 miles in April. Started running outside. May, 127 miles. June, 143 miles. July, 167 miles. You see where this is going? Like, you just stack these wins. You'll build confidence. You'll build mental toughness. The confidence you'll get from pushing towards a goal and getting there, getting a little further every day, will change your life. It will change the whole direction of your life by just finding that goal, defining what that goal is, whatever it is. Doesn't have to be running, doesn't have to be lifting, could be anything. Whatever it is in life, whatever makes you feel alive and passionate. You know, getting to that goal one day at a time will build confidence that I can't even describe. You want to talk about blowing up your test levels. You want your testosterone levels to be higher? The secret formula, truthfully, the secret formula, you want your natural testosterone levels to be higher? Strive towards the goal, get after it every day, one day at a time. And then the second thing, honestly, I'm going to throw this in there, 1 pound of beef per day. Those two things are going to blow up your testosterone levels. You guys want to feel better? You want to have higher testosterone levels? You want to feel like you're getting after it? Eat a pound of grass-fed ground beef. It doesn't even have to be grass-fed. Just eat ground beef, 1 pound a day. Get after a goal. You will feel like the man. You'll feel awesome. You don't need anything else. That's it. So that's my advice. Get after it. Find a goal. Find something that wakes you up in the morning. You know, we are only here for a certain period of time. You know, I've learned, as I've gotten into my 30s, I see so many people have passed away around me. I've seen so many people go through hard times. Value your health. You really don't have anything else. But at the end of the day, you have your family and health. That's what you've got. You know, you may have God. You may have the afterlife. I believe I have that. I believe I'm going to heaven. I'm a believer. I 100% believe in God. I believe God's given me a second chance here. Yes. But as far as on this earth, we can make a difference in everybody's lives by being healthier, so we can help others to be healthier. And then we can be here for our family and help them out. So your health, you got to take care of it, because that's going to be taking care of you first, and then you're going to be able to take care of your family. You know, that's kind of the mindset that's shifted for me. Nobody wants sleep apnea. I know you guys don't want that. You don't want high blood pressure. It'll kill you eventually. It'll cause your kidneys to fail and your heart to fail and all that. You know, find the balance with it, guys. I love being strong. I'm not like, let's get weak and stop lifting and screw that, dude. I'm going for numbers that most people wouldn't think were possible with the running. But the goals all come together. Find your goal, go after it day in and day out. You'll get better. Now, if you found value in this video, please subscribe, comment. There's only like 40%, 50% of the viewers who are subscribed. I'm going to keep videos like this coming. We're going to document the journey. The one guy even said in the last video, said, prove it. I'm skeptical. He said, keep going. And if you keep going, I'll be a believer. Basically, that's what he said. And I'm like, I'm going to keep going. You think I'm going to quit? I'm not going to quit. 23 weeks down, I'm not going to quit. I've been through the hardest of times right now. I was running outside all of July in the midday heat. I'm not quitting. These goals are going down. So I'm going to keep rolling with them. I'm going to keep chasing after them. I want you guys to get after them. We still have almost half the year left. Don't wait till 2024. The 2023 is not over. Let's go. Get after it. Figure out what you want, what wakes you up, what you're passionate about. Get after it. Thanks, guys.